Dakle, nalazimo se u kancelariji humanitarne organizacije naše Srbije ovdje u centru Čikaga, jedno predivno mjesto, možemo slobodno reći, gdje se misli na Srbiju 24 sata dnevno, već godinama. Kathy Fanslow i mali tim, ali vrlo aktivan tim, uz volontere, članovi uprave koji nekad neki dođu, neka se čuju, ali evo došli smo ovdje iz dva osnovna razloga. Prvo, nismo već neko vreme pričali sa Kathy Fanslow o tome šta se sprema, a prvo saznamo sprema se jedan veliki događaj 5. oktobra i također vidimo kako je bilo, nedavno je bila u Srbiji i na čemu još rade, tako da evo ima dosta tema za razgovor. Kathy, thank you for welcoming us to your nice office here. So this is like a little extra embassy of Serbia, Our Serbs, in the heart of Chicago. You think of in Serbia, everything is about humanitarian work of Our Serbs.
It's all Serbian, all Serbian.
Everything, 100% Serbia in Chicago.
Anyone who comes in here will know exactly what we do, how we do it, why we do it, because we have pictures of everything that we try to accomplish, and it's a little comfortable place.
Yeah, it's a nice place, and you have volunteers like you working here. And again, I asked you this before, and what keeps your enthusiasm? Maybe the question is unnecessary, but I'm just asking you in case somebody else is wondering.
Well, you know, my enthusiasm is every year after I'm finished with the trip to Belgrade for Christmas with the Patriarch, and then we go to Kosovo in the summertime, and by the time the year is over, I say to myself, what am I doing? How long am I going to keep doing this? And then after it's all over, you get such satisfaction of the outcome of that whole year that you just say, gotta do it better next year.
So as we say, the question becomes unnecessary when you see the accomplishments. And again, not a lot of people who do this like the way you do it. And again, to remind that everything that people give goes for humanitarian needs.
Everything that that comes in goes. Everything goes to our people because we have a company that is kind enough to us, and they give us enough income for the office, for our products, you know, office supplies, and so nothing out of the donations go to anywhere here other than to the people.
How can somebody think there's more space in the office? Some volunteers who think could come and help you. I'm asking the question, maybe I should be the first one to also come and help prepare some things for October 5th event, for example.
Well, it's difficult, Alex, because our volunteers all work. You know, they have their own homes, their own families, and they all have jobs. So it's difficult for people to come in and take the time to do what we do here. So it's three of us. It's Vicky and Vesna and myself, and we do majority of putting things together. Our volunteers are great as far as, you know, getting the tickets out for us, for offering to help doing events, like when we're doing the Serb Fest. You know, we're going to have a bunch of people that are going to take turns. Usually, Vicky and I are there, and Vesna and Liz are the only ones that stand there for the whole day, for 2 days.
And right now, as we're speaking, October 5th at Serbian Cathedral, Serbian Street, Redwood Drive, a big event. What's happening? What are you planning for that night?
Yeah, this is our third time we're doing a pig roast with country dancing, and we have an instructor that comes. We have a Western band that are wonderful, and they're adorable 4 men. They're little old men that are wonderful in country music, and every so often we get up and we do some line dancing, which we're going to have people that instruct and help us do that. And that's a lot of fun. We've had this twice before.
So this is very original, I have to say. it's like Serbian food, but American Western entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's live band and then free dances.
Yeah.
Right, line dancing. That's nice, and a lot of food and socializing, and it's all humanitarian. By coming there, paying the ticket, people help right away. And
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
They're welcome to give more donations there.
Yes, and this time we're having children. People can bring their children, because the last time we did this, I think it was 4 years ago, and the kids came and they had a ball. They had absolutely a fun doing the dance and the music and all that. The donations from the last time were wonderful. We built 4 houses for 4 families from Kosovo. And that was a wonderful, wonderful project that we did.
Will there be again like a list of projects that people can choose and give special donations to?
Yes, this type of, like the houses that we did, was a special project because one of the Vladikas asked us if we could help, that they have received property, land, and they wanted to give it to us. However, we would have to get donations to build these houses for the families. So
That's Vladika in Niš.
Yes. And this time they also received some land, and our kids over there, when they reach 18, the orphanage has to turn them away. They can only stay until they're 18. So this time we're going to try and help them with houses that after they're finished at the orphanage, that they would go into these little houses and get some training for hairdressing, for plumbing, for carpentry, for whatever. And after that time, they can go on their own, because, you know, the only life they know is an orphanage. So once they reach that 18 years, where did they go? What do they do?
So that's interesting, because nobody thought about this before. It goes by quickly, and this way you'll provide beautiful new houses for them. I see how many 18-year-olds will be in one house. Here.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Here?
See? It looks very nice. It'll be brand new.
And they're 2 bedrooms, nice little kitchen, living room, dining room.
Do you have a plan? How many would you like to build of these?
Well, we're planning on 4. Now, if everything works out, great, but then we'll get another project, so next year will be something else. But for the time being, this is really something that the kids need.
So this is one of the main projects right now?
Yes.
This house.
However, we still continue doing our Easter, our Christmas.
Can you remind us, what do you do each year for Christmas? It's you have like, I think, 8-day trip.
Yes, I go and I stay usually 10 days.
10 days.
And then we get together with our patriarch, and we give away gifts, which is usually couple of thousand gifts that we give to the kids.
So they give gifts to 2,000 children. Packages.
Yes.
Paketi.
Yes.
Božićni paketići.
Yeah. And
what's in them usually? What kinds of things?
What's in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's everything that kids need and would like. So we do some of the things that they really need for school, and then some of the things that, you know, like they don't get as much cookies and sweets and all that, so we make half and half, that they can have some of each and have fun.
Oh, that's very nice, making 2,000 children happy in one day. What more could somebody want? I mean, that's...
Yeah. And then we also sponsor the Serbian dinners that we get prepared for our homeless people and people in need. So
U Srbiji, I think they say za potrebite.
Yes. And they come Christmas Day, and we hand out a couple thousand as well.
A couple thousand meals.
Yes, yes.
That's a lot of meals. People stand in
They stand in line.
Just come in and get
yeah.
a meal. How long does this last? Like a few hours, or like?
Oh gosh, it starts like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it could take 3-4 hours because everybody kind of comes and pushes, and they say, "Oh, I've got people at home. Can you give me an extra bag? Can you know?"
Do they eat there or do they take it
No,
home?
no, they take it home.
Or they take, but some people sit, like I saw last time you were sitting with Patriarch Porfiria.
Yes, this was his wish, that he wanted to be with his people, and asked if he could eat with us, which of course, who would say no?
Special occasion, and I think he also said, "Can somebody? Is there a good singer here?
Yes.
Can somebody start singing?"
He's a great guy. He really is a great guy.
Amazing charisma.
Yes.
I think is
Yes.
very, very much. Everybody wants him to show up every church, every event in Serbia, the area.
I understand
was-
he's going to be in Canada.
Canada, October. Actually, 5th, the evening of your
Oh,
dance
my
is arriving in
goodness.
Toronto.
Oh, this is our,
Is that a poster for the event?
yeah, this is for
Can we see it
our
here
pig
exclusively?
roast.
Here. Come raise the toast at Our Serbs pig roast. Dođite i nazdravite na večeri sa pečenjem sa našim Srbima. Come raise the toast at Our Serbs pig roast, Saturday, October 5th, 6 to 11 p.m., 5701 North Redwood Drive. 5701 North Redwood Drive, znači, nazdravite, kako bi rekli, znači, srpska hrana, američka western zabava, recimo, in Serbia. Dakle, how did you decide on this western style entertainment? Is it something you like?
Well, everybody likes, you know what it is? It's kind of like the music is almost like Serbian music. Line dancing is really,
Yeah, some violins and then
Yeah.
accordions, or something.
yeah, they have the,
Narodna muzika, that's Američka. Američka narodna muzika.
yes, And this one here, our board members, we have so many of them that are from Indiana. And last year was the first time we attempted this. They had said, you know, we never do anything in Indiana. Well, this time I said, okay, do something, come up with something. And they did. It was a great event.
I was in June 23 at Sveti Ilija.
Sveti Ilija, yes. And this year, it's in November the 2nd. And it's also Sveti Ilija.
He takes a vinograr wine tasting evening, Saturday, November 2nd, St. Elijah, Sveti Ilija Serb Orthodox Hall, West Lounge, Mayville, 4 p.m. Join us for an evening of good wine, savory bites, great company, and a worthy cause. Space limited tickets $50, and I think people have unlimited wine tasting. But of course, it's also humanitarian, so
Yes.
it's especially people in Indiana. It's in their neighborhood.
Yes.
I think more people should come to these events, and for example, especially the event October 5th. I think people should come from out of town, from California, from Florida, from other places. Have a nice evening in Chicago, spend the weekend in Chicago, and do something good that you'll know will help people in need.
And that's with us, as I always take pride, we all work for volunteering.
Yeah.
Everything that we raise, and then we were fortunate enough to have a group that underwrites our expenses. So whatever we raise, it all goes to our people.
Pretty much.
Yes.
100%. Somebody
Yes.
gives $100 that goes directly for the help.
Right. When I go to Serbia, it's my expense. The plane,
You
the
cover your own
hotel.
expenses out of your own pocket.
Yes. Yes. So we're fortunate, you know. It's like at times you wonder, with our world and what's going on in our world, how long are we going to be able to do this? But as long as we can, we're going to do it.
Yeah, there have been coronavirus and wars and so forth, but our Serbs are sailing through everything, because how do you see, there's always some people who need help in every country, I think, and definitely in Serbia.
Absolutely.
Even the richest countries in the world need people. There's people who need help, and definitely in Serbia.
And we're hoping that more people, and you know, if you give $1, if everyone was to give $1, it would be such a big deal. there's so many needs nowadays that it's difficult to say who do you give and who you don't. But our Serbs, they really don't get that much help. So whatever we get for them is a great, wonderful thing.
I mean, the organization doesn't get too much help. Our Serbs doesn't get enough donations, or?
Well, you never get enough.
Yeah.
You know, you always want more.
Yeah.
But whatever people can give is more than they had the day before.
Yeah, they say there's 300,000 Serbs in Chicago. If everybody gave $1, that's $300,000. But sometimes you have some other people, different nationalities, who come to events and help. Some of them, various nationalities, who are glad to help.
I'm married to a man that isn't Serbian, and we know in business and friendship, we know people that come to our events and help out. And of course, we go to theirs, whatever it is. But I hate to quote, it takes the village.
Yeah.
But it's a good quote.
So if everybody helps a little bit in the end, it's a lot and significant. And like I said, there's very few organizations who do something like this. And what happened this summer? You go twice a year, and this summer in June you also traveled.
I was in Kosovo for 5 days this year. Usually we go and we spend 3 days there. We visit people and we take them food. We kind of estimate what it would take them, how much butter, oil, flour, rice would take for a month for the family. And that's what we purchase and we take to them, which is a big deal for them. And then, of course, on the side, we get some fun things for the kids, but...
I think here's my invitation. Also, I think Serbian organizations in Chicago and I think other towns too, everybody should send a delegation here. Srpska narodna odbrana, Srpska bratska pomoć, Udruženje krajiških Srba Prelo, Sabor krajiških Srba, each church send a few people now, and so we can fill that hall, that October 5th in the evening, to be full.
Yes,
completely.
It would be wonderful. It would be wonderful.
These days things cost so much, so here you get a dinner, you get a night of a great entertainment.
I mean, can you imagine?
And you're helping.
Can you imagine of all, you know, we're all little. We're not, our organizations are not huge. But if we could get together and do a project, can you imagine how that wonderful that would be?
Yeah.
If our Serbs, Serbs for Serbs, Our Serbs, the other organizations, can you imagine if we got together to do something? It would be fantastic.
Yeah, you cooperate with Serbs for Serbs, I think.
Yes. I met the gentleman in Belgrade, and they do a terrific job. But they're big, you know. We're
They have many offices around the world almost, like around, especially around Europe, I think. Vienna and so forth. And
all around. And they were part of, we built 3 houses in Medveđa, and they built 1 house, which was the same concept.
So how was the summer 23? Did you visit which churches, for example, monasteries did you visit, or families, or how did that go?
Well, we visit a lot of families, and the most that they need is food. But we try and bring them everything that would last them a long time, and a lot of things for the kids, because the kids, you know, they can't get enough sweets, candy, cookies, things like that. And clothing. We get families that need shoes, so we take them shopping for shoes. And that's
you take a family again to shop for shoes?
Yes.
How does that go? You just take them?
We just take them.
The kids and...
The kids, and usually the mothers come. There's been fathers that come with them. But they come and I tell them, pick out whatever you want. And that's what the kids love. You know, the things that Mom says, no, you can't afford that.
Yeah.
I'll say, go ahead, get that.
What did I say? Who is this lady from Chicago?
Yeah, she's a nut.
How did you find out about the family? Is it through priests or?
We go to our fathers, yes, and that are in an area, and we ask them, who do you think are the most in need? Most of them will say, well, the father is gone, he left them. It's mother alone, she's taking care of them. We try to reach out for the people that really, really need. One year I took them to a store which is like our Target, and they have food and clothes and toys and everything. And I said, you have an hour. Each take a cart and throw in the cart whatever you want. That was an amazing year.
That's like a dream, like the dreaming, going get whatever you want.
Yeah. And then I had to run around and get the kids because they were afraid, to pick something because they know it costs more than their parents could pay.
They're shy about it.
Yeah. So I had to run around and say, go ahead. You like that? Put it in there. So that was a lot of fun. And then we take care of we take care of every possible little thing that we can do, we do.
How do you get new ideas, inspirations about the projects, like about this project for the 18-year-olds? How did it come about?
Well, there was the same Vladika that we did Medvedja, the houses for families.
The Vladika Arsenij Niški?
Yes. And he is the one that also said another opportunity came their way, which was the municipality gave them the land. And being that they're the orphanages in that area, and they as well were concerned about what happens to these kids once they got out of the orphanage. So they called on us, we got together, we spoke. I asked them to do some drawings for us, let's talk. I've been there twice already to discuss this. And it turns out that, we're going to be able to do 4.
Again, as we're talking, I'm thinking how this should really be a major event this fall. And you had some of these people before last year on the boat doing anything this year. They should come, thinking of more organizations, say, Serbian Doctors and Serbian Bar Association and others. There's a Serbian American Medical Association in Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. They should also come, or like I say, people from different towns, from Canada too, so forth, and to make this, this is not like, doing this, it's not like a personal event, it's an event for everybody that helps people, and it's the easy way for people to help. You've done all the work. Theirs is just to come and have fun.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we try to do. We try to give everyone a little bit of, where at the end of the year they get to see what we've done, what their money has done. And makes them happy, it makes the kids happy, and as I said before, we're not big, but we're mighty. The things we do are great things.
Yeah, you had so far some churches where people have helped a lot, but I think others should get involved too if they haven't had a chance so far. This is not a project for one church or one community, it's for everybody.
There's a lot of nice churches,
Yeah, we have in Chicago, Metro, I think about 18 Serbian churches and monasteries, but we have in California and New York and Washington, D.C. and Windsor, Ontario, Toronto.
And you just need people to give it a little push.
Yeah.
And the problem is there's so many of them and there's such short time. If we could go to every church and get something together, which I've often thought how wonderful it would be if we could get churches to work together. And let's do this with one church and that for another church. And eventually we may have to. Unfortunately, we've had, with COVID and everything else, it's been tough. So I enjoy doing it, and as long as I can, I will. But like I say, at the end of, like when I'm there for 10 days, And on the way home, I go, oh my God, I'm glad I'm going home. And why do I do this? Why do I keep doing this? But it's a satisfaction.
And you make the trip really, it's really busy. You really pack it with a lot of activities, very active trip.
And you can look over there on the counter there, on the cabinet. I come back with things that we can put up for auction. Like, things, beautiful things from Serbia that you cannot buy here. I bring back, and then we use those for auctions for the events, which helps also.
Yeah. So there'll be, this one is called the event with the pig roast, Pečenje.
Pečenje, yeah, with the little pig with the hat.
Yeah. Who's taking care of the pig roast?
Yeah.
Is it Aca Lazić?
Yes, actually, he's a wonderful man. He's on our board, and he's donating three pigs. And we're hoping to have about 150 people, which that would be good, because we're also getting like lasagna and spaghetti for little kids that come, because kids really like spaghetti.
Yeah, it'll be a family event.
Yeah.
And free dancing, like you said, line dancing.
Yes. The line dancing can be a little tricky, but it's fun.
Yeah, for little cowboys. So let's invite again everybody, October 5th at Redwood Drive, Chicago 5701 North Redwood Drive. Come raise a toast at Our Serbs pig roast.
Yes.
Western music, line dancing, but help is going for 18-year-olds who grew up in orphanages and new houses being built in Medveđa.
They have to leave at 18. And we're going to help them get a place that they can sleep, eat, and train. And we're going to find people that will, hairdressers that would train girls, and plumbers and carpenters and all that, electricians, to train the boys to do the work so they can get a job.
So they can be on their own feet, so to speak, so they can get a job and become self-sufficient later on. Are they to live in these houses for a certain amount of time?
Yes.
And there will be new...
We're going to come to the details of that, because it takes usually the Red Cross, the church, and the... oh my gosh. There's 3 organizations that get the information on the families that got into our houses. And as far as the kids, they're without any parents, without anybody. And whoever is 18 is going to have the opportunity to come.
So, would there be, if there's more donations, would you build even more houses? Or for now, it's a certain houses planned?
For now, we're hoping that this works out well, which we think it will. And the municipality is happy about this, because they like to see their kids stay there and, make lives for themselves. So each time we do something, you do a little at a time, and you learn more and you change things. But like I say, it's a little at a time.
And also, the funds, donations are going for the children for Christmas and for meals.
That's
and
absolutely.
There's some other projects. You also pick some families like before.
We always pick families, and we take them food. That's in Belgrade, outside of Belgrade. We've taken livestock for people, the people that have homes outside. And
like somebody needs a cow, you bought a cow or something.
We bought cows, we got them sheep, chickens, so they can survive somehow. And they like that. Our people are, they're proud people. They want to work, they want to do things. So by us helping them accomplish that, then they can continue feeding their families.
All people have to do is just come and help, give a little, just think how much you pay to fill your car, to put gas in the car these days, and one day give a little donation like that, and if everybody does it, it'll be a lot.
Be wonderful, yeah. So we're pretty excited. I've been doing this now for I think it's going to be 20 years. I was with Catherine for 11 years. And this is our 9th year that I'm Our Serbs. 9 years.
And last year there was the boat event. It was
yes,
great.
That was great. That was great. But you know, the boat event.
It's tricky because boat leaves right on time.
Yeah. It was. I said to the girls when we first started talking about what are we going to do, and I said I can't go through the same thing as last year. We lost a bunch of people. They were on the side as the boat was leaving.
Waving.
Yeah, that was tough. But the captain, you know, the ship has like 3 levels, and we weren't the only level. And the captain said to me, he said, "Kathy, I have to leave." They waited 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then there was traffic that was awful, and there was some kind of an event in Chicago that
Saturday afternoon. This is a good location, Redwood Drive, easy.
Yes.
It's got its own free parking, plenty of parking, even in the streets if you need it, but it's got its own big parking lot. It's right by the highway, very easy to get to from anywhere.
Coming from Indiana, it's wonderful.
From Indiana, and even if you want to fly in, you're 5 minutes from the airport, from O'Hare, from the airport.
So, yeah, the boat is great and fun and people love it, but it's hard because like the people that we missed that, you know, ended up being, I'm watching Popadias and Protinica as they're waving it, oh my God. But, yeah, we do okay.
Well, thank you on behalf of everybody in Serbia and in Chicago, everything you're doing. Looking forward to this exciting new event, October 5th, 57 North Redwood Drive in Chicago. Let's invite everybody to come. And where can people buy tickets in advance? I saw some sites
online. Yes.
Is there a link to Our Serbs website?
Yes. We should have it. I don't know if it's on this one or not.
There's a QR code on the on the poster, and then people can just
let's see, like here. Yeah, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, this day and age, that's easy. Just put the phone towards the QR code and get it there.
So, everybody come. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
And you'll do some wonderful things for some wonderful kids.
All they need to do is come and have fun, and you'll do the rest. You'll take care of sending it to the right place.
We handle it all. You just come and have a good time.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex.
And let's invite others to join, either as volunteers or as donors. Go to OurSerbs.org anytime from anywhere in the world. OurSerbs.org. Make a donation. It'll be nice. You'll see. First time when you do it, it'll be a great feeling. It's the best feeling, actually.
Yeah,
as you say, it's much nicer to give than to take. And when you give, you get something happens, and you get it all back and more.
Yes.
It always happens that way.
So please come. It'll be good food, good people, a lot of fun, dancing, singing.
Thank you so much. We look forward to it.
Thank you. See you then.